Most men think respect from women comes from saying the right things, wearing the right clothes, or having the perfect timing. But that's not where real respect comes from. Respect comes from something much quieter and much rarer. It comes from emotional control. And the truth is, most men lose a woman's respect the moment they stop being calm. Not because they're bad guys, but because they react. They react when she pulls away. They react when she tests them. They react when they feel like they're losing her. And in that reaction, they reveal something. They reveal that their emotions are not under control. And the moment a woman sees that, something changes. Because women don't test you to hurt you. They test you to understand you. They want to see what happens when things don't go your way. Do you stay grounded, or do you become emotional? Do you stay centered, or do you start chasing? Do you stay calm, or do you lose control? Most men fail these tests without even realizing they're being tested. She takes longer to reply, and he double texts. She cancels plans, and he starts over-explaining. She becomes distant, and he tries harder, and in his mind, he thinks he's showing effort, but in her eyes, he's showing instability. Because calm men don't react to uncertainty. They understand it. They don't panic when a woman pulls back. They observe. They don't chase when energy drops. They match it. They don't try to force connection. They allow it. And that difference is everything. Because when a man stays calm in moments where most men become emotional, he becomes unpredictable in the right way. And unpredictability creates respect. Now here's where it gets deeper. Respect is not built when things are going well. It's built when things are uncertain. Anyone can be confident when a woman is showing clear interest. But what happens when she goes quiet? What happens when she challenges you? What happens when she doesn't give you reassurance? That's where most men collapse. They start seeking validation. They start needing clarity. They start trying to fix things that aren't even broken. But a calm man doesn't rush to fix. He's comfortable sitting in the unknown, and that alone signals strength. Because needing constant reassurance is a form of dependency, and dependency kills respect. Think about it like this. If your mood depends on how a woman is behaving, then she controls you. And if she controls you, she can't fully respect you. But when you remain steady, regardless of her behavior, you take that control back. You show that your emotional state is self-regulated. And that's what women look for. Not perfection, stability. Now let's make this real. She doesn't reply for hours. Most men start thinking, did I say something wrong? Is she losing interest? Should I text again? So they send another message and another one, trying to regain control. But a calm man sees the same situation differently. He notices the delay, and then he goes back to his life. No overthinking, no chasing, no emotional reaction, because he understands something most men don't. Interest that has to be forced isn't real interest. Now, another scenario. She challenges you. Maybe she says something slightly disrespectful. Maybe she tests your boundaries. Most men either get defensive or they tolerate it just to keep her. But both reactions come from the same place. Fear. Fear of losing her. A calm man doesn't operate from fear. He doesn't overreact, but he also doesn't tolerate disrespect. He addresses it calmly, or he walks away. No drama, no emotional explosion, just quiet certainty. And that's powerful, because when a man can walk away without anger, without begging, without explaining, it shows that he values himself more than the situation. And that's when respect locks in. Now, here's something most people won't tell you. Being calm is not about suppressing emotions. It's about mastering them. You still feel things. You just don't let those feelings control your behavior. You don't act impulsively. You don't react out of insecurity. You respond with intention. And that level of control is rare. That's why it stands out. That's why it attracts. That's why it earns respect. Because in a world where most people are reactive, the man who is calm becomes the anchor, and women naturally gravitate toward that. Not because he's trying to impress, but because he feels safe, grounded, and in control. Now let's break this into simple principles you can actually apply. First, stop reacting immediately. When something triggers you, pause. Give yourself space before you respond, because most mistakes happen in emotional moments. Second, match energy, don't chase it. If she pulls back, you pull back, not as a game, but as a reflection of reality. Third, be okay with silence. Silence is where most men lose control, but a calm man is comfortable there. He doesn't rush to fill gaps, he lets things breathe. Fourth, set boundaries without emotion. If something doesn't sit right with you, address it calmly. No anger, no pleading, just clarity. And if it continues, you walk away. Finally, build a life outside of her, because the less your world revolves around one person, the easier it is to stay grounded, and the easier it is to remain calm. At the end of the day, women don't respect the man who tries the hardest. They respect the man who remains the most composed, the one who doesn't lose himself in the process, the one who doesn't get pulled into emotional chaos, the one who stays steady, no matter what. Because calm is not weakness, calm is control, and control is power. If you understand this, you'll start to see a shift not just in how women treat you, but in how you see yourself. And once that changes, everything else follows. If you haven't already, check out the other videos on the channel, where I break down how calm men pass tests, and why walking away is sometimes your strongest move. I drop videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you on the next one.